Hello, my name is Iain Aberdeen. I am a senior lecturer at the University of Sunderland. I'm delighted to introduce my chapter, Structured Coaching Frameworks for Inclusive and Personalised Education, Empowering Neurodivergent Learners. I wrote this chapter because throughout my work as both a practitioner and researcher in education, I have repeatedly witnessed the ways that traditional, one-size-fits-all systems fail so many neurodivergent learners. Whether they're autistic, ADHDers, dyslexic, or have different neurotypes, too often educational approaches focus on deficits, on what these learners can't do, instead of the immense strengths, talents, and perspectives they offer. We need a fundamental shift from remediating differences to actively empowering those differences. The main take-home point of my chapter is when we use coaching psychology through a neurodiversity affirming lens by using structured models like GROW, CLEAR, solution-focused coaching, and motivational interviewing, and then adapt them to individual strengths and learning profiles, we move away from asking, how do we fix you, to how can we support you to thrive? This approach supports agency, self-determination, and resilience. It creates an educational culture in which learners can set their own goals, focus on developing their own strengths, and are respected for who they are as individuals. One evidence-based tip from my chapter: don't wait for learners to ask for accommodations. Instead, start by proactively designing accessible environments. For example, something as simple as routinely offering visual schedules, graphic organizers, or step-by-step checklists can benefit everyone, but especially neurodivergent students. These tools reduce anxiety, support memory and planning, and make it easier for learners to work independently. When such aids and flexible supports are available to all as a standard part of the educational setting, we move from accommodating people after problems arise to generally removing barriers before they occur. A few other key principles from this chapter: we must move beyond deficit thinking. Neurodivergent ways of thinking are an essential and valued part of human diversity. Peer mentoring and neurodivergent-led support, people helping each other based on shared experiences, can be deeply transformative and foster belonging. Coaching should always be collaborative, supporting autonomy and partnership, and centering the expertise of those with actual lived experience. Training for educators in neurodiversity and inclusive coaching skills is essential at every level of education. If we want every learner to reach their full potential, we need to recognize and remove the institutional and social barriers and try to force neurodivergent people to fit a single mold. With thoughtfully adapted coaching, we foster not just academic success, but authentic self-advocacy and thriving for all. If you're interested in carrying this conversation, please connect with me on LinkedIn. Just search for Iain Aberdeen, or visit my University of Sunderland profile for further information. I'm always keen to share ideas and learn from others in this evolving field. Thank you for your time and for helping to build genuinely inclusive educational communities.